Welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. I'm Mar, and today I'm going to quickly go drop off this foundation where it goes. Because, we're right here anyway. Because it's in this area. It gets us one step closer to being done with that side quest and having obtained the Sun Gem. Which, honestly, if I didn't get a thing for it, I probably wouldn't bother. You get an achievement for it in the PS4 version. If you didn't, I honestly probably wouldn't bother. Gosh darn, I did not mean to pick that. Whatever. Mighty healing is in my inventory now, I guess. It increases one's beauty. I have something like that. Here you go. It sure is amazing. So this is the famed foundation. I'll take it, thank you. Please accept this in return. Okay, dude. Thanks for the doll, I guess? It's like a caveman's toy. But at your young age, you might like it. Sounds like I'm not old, but dude. I fight monsters on the regular. I'm not playing with dolls anymore. Even if I wanted to. I don't have time for that. Actually, while I'm out here, let me actually go over here to Brooke's house, because he's the shop in this town. And hello, can I buy some items? I'm gonna do a couple of things. The first is I'm gonna waste some money. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm selling a lot of my fishing stuff for right now. And I'll have to buy it back later, but it's fine. I make plenty of money by just existing in this game. Not to mention that fishing is in itself a way to make infinite money. Because Mighty Healings sell for like 150, but they only cost like 10 or 15 fishing points, which means that you make a huge profit by getting them from your fishing. It's a disgustingly large amount of profit. I will be doing that eventually, because there's an achievement for having like 60,000 money. Probably won't do that on camera though. Oh, hey, it's the level where we have to play as Ungaga. Let's go. He is ready to defeat the enemy with ease. Oh wait, this guy is fire. Hold up, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that's better. Can actually damage it now. Fortunately, I don't have any ice, but you know, good enough. Probably should have bought something to restore thirst, but oops. Also, I really like how the most annoying enemy to face is a melee. Ungaga is actually, good against. I think that's a really nice attention to detail. Because they're one of the most annoying enemies in this area, right? Because if you're playing either of the other two melees in the game, Goro or Tone, those enemies just kind of explode on contact. But Ungaga's lance staff thing really depends on which one of his weapons he has. He has lances and staves in his setup here. Ungaga's weapon serves as both. So you know. But anyways, what I was saying is I think it's really cool that they set it up so that way these enemies, which are so annoying to all the other melees, Ungaga's just far enough away from if you're at his max range that it doesn't even bother him. And I think that since these are supposed to be monsters, you know, presumably native to his land, that makes a lot of sense, right? That he'd be good against monsters here. You know? Even if they're not. Although it's not clear if these monsters actually exist outside of here. Or not. But regardless. Also, these guys, he's also really good against them. I think that's yet another really cool thing. Okay. Close to maxing out his power yet? No? Man, Scorpion has a high attack, man. It's 100, isn't it? Oh, it's 99. Okay, here's what I'll do. Since some of the attack would be wasted if I did that anyway. Doing it like this will give me a little more speed. I can do that. And look, his anti-beast is already maxed out. It's beautiful. He's really good against 2 specific types of enemies and then just kind of okay against everything else. Okay, that should be good. Still needs, yeah, endurance and magic are the 2 stats he needs to actually get built up. I might switch him out for other gems if I find any other suitable gems in this area. Like, you know, the gem I just picked up, for instance. Topazes are a speed gem, and they don't put up anything else I care about, so get out of here, Topaz. You are not helpful to me. That gem is being sold. That's what it gets for not being helpful. Gosh darn it, why can't I get any of the good gems? Give me a diamond or a sapphire. Sapphires are useful. There are plenty of useful gems, just give me one of those. Also, I just realized that not you need to use that premium chicken, because there is a pond right here, but oh well. Too late it is. I should have bought some repair powder while I was in town too. Whoops. I have to do a little more switching between characters just for that reason. Ow. This stupid Bomberman. Played your games, they were good actually. I've enjoyed most of the Bomberman games I've played. Yeah, I don't know why I was going that direction like it was an insult, but like, I played Bomberman back when it was good and didn't really play in the lull where I've heard that it didn't do as well. Yeah, I just didn't even play in that time, so. Ow. I got bamboozled. Bamboozled to explosion. And accent, apparently. Not sure what the accent was about. At least I'm getting things that are worth money, right? It's good, because my weapon is taking a ton of damage. So I might actually go through some auto repair. Oh my gosh, will you become hittable? Thank you. Really? What was that delayed damage on that explosion? Like, excuse me? That's not how explosions work. And hey, another power-up powder to help me power up all my useless things. Now that I'm just doing gems, I can actually realistically just level my side weapons and start, like, level the remaining. So I didn't finish leveling all of the, weapons that would turn to Sin Spheres, all the big bucks hammers and kitchen knives, and actually finish them because I didn't really have anywhere to put them in my inventory anyway. So I figure if I was just going to put them into storage, no matter what, I may as well just cut back on farming time right then, so that way I didn't have to do it later. Or so that way I could just do it later and not have to do it right then. But since I now no longer have to worry about my weapon attachment inventory being full, because, you know, it's only full of gems and you just aren't gonna have 40 gems at any one time. That's just not happening. let's just not talk about that. Yeah. I'm so annoyed at how fast this thing can block when it wants to. Some enemies in Dark Cloud 1 in particular are like that, where it's more like how fast can enemies block. There are enemies like that in Dark Cloud 2, but in Dark Cloud 2 your weapon doesn't disappear when it breaks, it just becomes useless until you repair it. So like, it's not as detrimental if something just keeps blocking until you're until you break your weapon. It doesn't matter as much. Anyway. Like, it still matters a little bit, but just doesn't matter a whole lot. Also, may I just point out that what they're doing here is especially rude. Because these enemies aren't particularly strong, but they are all enemies that wear down your weapon HP a lot. So that's just a really rude thing to do in this section. Because as I'm sure you can figure out, like, I'm going through a ton of repair powder in this section just because the enemies are particularly sturdy. You know, they take a lot of my weapon HP off per hit. And it's not that they're hard, I mean, I'm two-shotting or three-shotting them. They just take off a lot of weapon HP. And if you think about it from the perspective of, like, which level should be the limited floor, new character only level, having it be the one that's full of enemies that eat a lot of weapon HP is just so rude. Like, that's so mean, right? Because they're just looking, you know, they're just absolutely trying to break my weapon and testing if my weapon has enough endurance in it to not have any problems through this. Anyway, throw some more gems in. It's a good day. I don't really have anything else I can throw in this right now, so we're just gonna continue on. We'll see if anyone else needs garnets right now. I'm sure someone does. Like, I'm sure someone still needs fire on their weapon and isn't maxed on attack. Hello. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and limit my farming that I do between episodes until I'm well into the last dungeon, and the reason for that is actually really simple. Because I don't want Zhao's weapon to fall behind. Because I can't upgrade her to the next weapon without getting a weapon of tones that you can't get until the last area. So until I'm at that point, I'm just not going to be leveling all that much, just because once Zhao maxes out in her current weapon, I can't upgrade her to the next one. Oh, well. He's almost leveled. He's just about leveled. Ah, yeah, this is good. This works. Okay. I really wish it was like, you know, like the weapon wheels and like Ratchet and Clank where you just press in the direction you want and it works. That would have made weapon switching in this so much less annoying. Because it's like the more characters you get, the more annoying that screen is, right? You know, when you only have 2 characters, it's fine. You just flip to the other one. Well, when you have 6, it's like, do I really want to play Goro? He's all the way over there. Like, is Ruby really that important? She's 3 character switches in. Hey there, Blue Dragon. How's it going? Also, speaking of weapons that could use garnets, yeah, this weapon could use a garnet. It could use more fire, and I can even double it. Oh, wait. been bamboozled. Shouldn't have used that last diamond already. Obviously, I should have known to save it. Here, let me just refill everyone's thirst real quick. Okay, there we go. Wrong character. And let's go 2 over, not 1 over. It happens, though, you know? Sometimes you just don't go quite as far as you want to in life. Came out a lot darker than I meant it to, but, like, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying that that came out darker than I meant it to. Hello, King Mimic. Goodbye, King Mimic. Easy. Okay, let's get our map. Okay, I know which way I'm going first now. So this way we go. Here we go. Halfway through I decided to kind of make that sound like Mario, but like I wasn't in the right position for it. Like I wasn't sitting up enough to do a Mario voice. So it just kind of came out awkward. But hey, someone probably found that funnier than they would have found the Mario voice. So there's that. There's that. Hello, cabin. I wonder how many cabins Tone has picked up at this point. Switch over to Ruby and just eliminate the enemy. I would love to see a statistic on how much money Big Bucks has made me over the course of this game at the end. That would be an amazing statistic to see. I would love that. Because I'm sure it would be a frightful amount. Because it's not like it's making me a lot of money at any single point. It's just that I will have had it on for so long by the time I finish this game that it's gonna be kind of ridiculous. Bad goal. There. Bad. Let's see. I wonder how many of those I have stocked up. The answer is just a lot. Gosh darn it. Every time I see a steel slingshot, I think, oh, am I finally getting another bandit slingshot? But no. Just a steel slingshot, they just look similar, and I'm just saddened afterwards. Okay, tell me that there's a log. Yeah, that definitely looks like a log game. Thanks. I don't know whether that's original to the Japanese that someone was lazy, or if that's lazy localization. All I know is that somewhere along the lines, someone was lazy, and it shows. I almost made the mistake of losing some abs on Tone. Gotta keep him toned, you know? Like, look, let's just be honest, it's not the worst joke I've made, you know? I've made cringier jokes. But it was up there, I'll admit. Everything is my enemy. Also, I knew that one was an enemy because I didn't have the King's Slit yet, but not like I had a choice but interacting with it either way, you know? Anyway, I need to go obtain some more repair powder because I'm actually getting low, so I'm gonna go do that. Out we go. Where we stop, only I know. I'm considering whether I should bother, like, between episodes right here, fishing more diamonds. It's like I could. It's an option. You know? I could. I don't know. We'll see. You guys will find out next episode, which from your perspective will be tomorrow. My perspective, I have no idea when that'll be. Sometime in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.